Okay, this is going to be section 8.1, arcs and central angles. So to begin, you want to write down a couple of things in your notes. So a central angle is an angle whose vertex is at the center of the circle. So as we begin chapter 8, here we have a circle. Here's the center. A central angle is any angle that comes out of the center. The minor arc of that circle is the part of the circle, or the part of the circle that is less than 180 degrees. So for this one, it would be like that part of the circle would be the minor arc. The major arc is the part of the circle that is more than 180 degrees, or more than half of the circle. And that would start here and go all the way around to there. So a single minor arc, or a single central angle, will break the circle into a minor arc and a major arc. If any time you need to stop the video or pause it to write some notes, feel free to do that. So again, the central angle is the angle, let's get to a pencil, coming out of the center. And the minor arc is the one that would go less than that. So if this is our central angle, let's call this point C, and this point A, and this point B, the minor arc, we would say, is arc AB, and we put a little arc above it like that. That would be from here to here, and it doesn't matter what order you put them in. It could be arc BA. It would be the same thing. The major arc, again, we don't really have to have the central angle here, but a major arc is going to be more than 180 degrees. Let's see if we can do that one right. Here's C, here's A, here's B, and there's R over here. So a major arc starts at one of these points, and to separate a major arc from the minor arc, we're going to use three letters. The major arc here would be arc A, R, B. So we're going to name it with three letters, including one of the letters in between, like that. So we have a major arc and a minor arc. A minor arc is named with two letters, and a major arc would be named with three letters. Now, the semicircle is if it is exactly 180 degrees. And generally, we would use three letters to name that, so we know which way to go. And it's going to be equal to 180 degrees. Now, let's back up for a second. So if this is, let's see, if this angle measures 70 degrees, then so does the arc. So the measure of arc AB would be 70 degrees. So whatever the measure of the central angle is, that's going to be the measure of the minor arc that goes with that. Now over here on this problem, if this is a 90 degree angle, so then the measure of arc ARB would be 270 degrees. And we would find that by taking 360 minus the 90. Because it's 360 degrees all the way around the circle. Now, concentric circles are circles that have the same center point. So like these circles, all of these, here's the center. We have one circle, two circles, three circles that all have the same center. So those would be called concentric. So if this is the center point here, the center of the circle, and this was, say, 40 degrees, let's put some points on here. Call this X, Y, Z, N, go from there. So, as we look at this, we're going to use our basic knowledge of the vertical angles and the linear pairs that we've done before. So the measure of arc XY would be 40 degrees. Now see if you can figure out the measures of some of those other arcs. So if you wanted to pause it, you could pause it and kind of figure those out. So the measure of arc ZY, measure of arc XYN, and the measure of arc let's go ahead and answer those. So the measure of arc ZY would be the same as the measure of this angle, which would be 140 degrees. That would be from here to here. And the measure of arc XYN, let's get to the highlighter here. So I start at X, I'm going to pass through Y, and then go all the way over until I get to N. So that would be the 40, the 140, and then another 40 over here. So that would be 220 degrees. Okay, so there's just some more examples that we could do. I think I'll just leave it at that one example for right now.